高，浑然天成天地道，非常道。彩虹七彩，金光围绕。幸福偏偏登上了主角，众星拱月人齐报，幸福报道。浑然天成道可道，非常道。彩虹七彩，金光围绕。幸福偏偏登上了主角，众星拱月人齐报，幸福报道。浑然天成道可道，非常道。彩虹七彩，金光围绕。幸福偏偏登上了主角，众星拱月人齐报，幸福报道。浑然天成道可道，非常道。
Okay, it's 7:30 right now, so let's start on time while we wait for the rest to come to the classroom for tonight. And before we start the session for today, we'll like to first sing 3 songs together. And all these songs are written and composed by Master Tetsun. They're embedded with high positive energy, so I encourage you to sing along. And today we bring to you one new song, which was just recently released on the YouTube, if you have noticed that. This is the English version of 因为爱, so it's Because of Love.
Rise and fall, ebb and flow. Life is full of changes, it comes and goes. Love and hate, life after life. When is it over? I want to know. Because love The past is like water flowing away, because love, life is love. Good and bad are all part of our lives, because love, embrace love. Peace and ease naturally arise, because love, enjoy love. Happiness and fortune fill my life, because love, the great love. I have moved on and worries are over, because love. Rise and fall, ebb and flow. Life is full of changes, it comes and goes. Love and hate, life after life. When is it over? I want to know. Because love, because love. Open the door, let everything go. Because of love, my heart is open. The past is like water flowing away, because love, because love, life is love. Good and bad are all part of our lives, because love, embrace love. Peace and ease naturally arise, because love, enjoy love. Happiness and fortune fill my life, because love, the great love. I have moved on and worries are over, because love. 'Cause love, this world is extraordinary. The universal love connecting us all, spreading love to everywhere. The world is lovely because of love. The world is lovely because of love.
Rise and fall, ebb and flow. Life is full of changes. It comes and goes, love and hate, life after life. When is it over? I want to know. Because of love, and because of love, we open the door and we let everything go. Because of love, my heart is open. The past is like water flowing away, all because of love. Indeed, we are all so blessed because we have the unconditional love from our Master Ted Son, and so we are definitely deeply touched. So let's sing the next song together. I am so touched.
In life, I've never felt this way. This time, I am amazed. Unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, my heart illuminates. Because of love, I am on my way to the life I have always dreamed to create. It is love, I'm amazed. In life, I've never felt this way. This time, I am amazed. Unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, my heart illuminates. Because of love, I am on my way to the life I have always dreamed to create. It is love, I'm amazed. I am so touched day by day by the world's miracles at play. Wonderful feelings I must convey. Please come sing with me today. I am so
In life, I've never felt this way. This time, I'm amazed. Unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, my heart illuminates. Because of love, I'm on my way to the life I've always dreamed to create. It is love, I'm amazed. And the next song we're going to sing together is Praise Happiness. Let's 赞幸福。美宝，你要来带领大家。Let's come, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Come, she will lead us in the dance. Yeah, he was on the stage dancing this song during the Masters event.
星星闪闪发光，像个小太阳，闪着希望，闪着梦想，温暖着心房。星星照亮彷徨方向，编织着梦想。满天星光璀璨辉煌，幸福不打烊。为爱梦想，为爱飞翔，为爱而歌唱。影响坚强，创造天堂，用超级太阳。颂赞愿望，颂赞宝藏，颂赞着辉煌。生命密码创自亮，赤闪金耀起的光，每一颗真心将会被点亮。真上幸福起航是我们共同的愿望，徜徉天地，尽情颂赞幸福的篇章。
对，你看，一开始跳，你其实回忆就回来了。所以 everything is already in our blood, in our body, mind, and soul. So as she goes into the move, she recalls herself standing on the stage. So it's okay, 我们可以自由发挥的。
每个星星闪闪发光，像个小太阳，闪着希望，闪着梦想，温暖着心房。星星照亮彷徨方向，编织着梦想。满天星光璀璨辉煌，幸福不打烊。为爱梦想，为爱飞翔，为爱而歌唱。影响坚强，创造天堂，用超级太阳。颂赞愿望，颂赞宝藏，颂赞着辉煌。生命密码创自亮，赤闪金耀起的光，每一颗真心将会被点亮。真上幸福起航是我们共同的信仰，徜徉天地，尽情颂赞幸福的篇章。生命密码创自亮，赤闪金耀起的光，每一颗真心将会被点亮。真上幸福起航是我们共同的信仰，徜徉天地，尽情颂赞幸福的篇章。为幸福站一席地方，为爱而坚强。信念唤起心中太阳，不怕风雨狂。为幸福而强，为梦想飞翔，颂赞幸福不散场。为幸福站一席地方，为爱而坚强。信念唤起心中太阳，不怕风雨狂。为幸福而强，为梦想飞翔，颂赞幸福不散场，颂赞幸福不散场。
Yes, round of applause. See, when everybody do it together, the level of happiness has rise, right? So raising happiness never ends. Alright, good evening everybody. First of all, my deepest gratitude to Master Seven, deepest gratitude to the universe, and deepest gratitude to the Almighty Sun, and of course, deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. And that was not pre-arranged with Mei Bao, so she's always ever ready because it was so coincidental, right? I put this song, then just I was thinking, hey, she's sitting here. She should lead us in this dance because 2 times she was on the stage during Master's event, and she was one of them in the 凤凰旗袍, you know. So she was dancing this song. So every time I sing this song, I always think about her, and so happens she's here. All right, so good evening, everybody, once again. And tonight, yes, I'm not alone for sure because I have all of you here. So Rebecca is excused for herself from tonight because she has some home matters to attend to, but I'm sure her heart is always with us, and we're always with her at all times. So first of all, before we start our session today, and of course, we have some new faces that some of you have not seen, but they are not new in the system, but they are here to actually give us very amazing sharing later. So before we start, let me first introduce our Master Ted Sun. About the author, Master Ted Sun. Master Ted Sun is a world-leading expert in energy management, a renowned speaker, a top-selling author, a humanitarian, and a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. He's also the founder of Richest Life, a personal and professional growth and wellness center, teaching people self-healing and life mastery. Master Ted Sun has trained high-tech executives, CEOs, government officials, doctors, and tens of thousands of people worldwide. In 2010, he wrote his first book, Super Life Secret Codes, a life manual that reveals the secret codes of managing energy to create a super extraordinary life. This book has become a global sensation and transformed people's lives all over the world. Since then, Master Sun has written over 70 books now and given tens of thousands of lectures and consultations. His book, Say No to Depression, is a breakthrough in mental health and has been recognized and endorsed by Western and Chinese doctors to help people overcome chronic depression, anxiety, insomnia, and other mental health problems. Master Sun's energy management system teaches people to mobilize their innate natural ability to become a self-generator of positive energy so that they can recharge and take control of their lives. Indeed, we are all here learning because we want to take control of our lives. And of course, we are very glad that we have Master Ted Sun, who has founded the Richest Life organization. And at this point of time, a gentle reminder to each and every one of us, in this system, we want to promote simplicity and purity. So please refrain from any money laundering issue, any soliciting among each other, and refrain from any business transaction. And most of all, give ourselves a chance to see how this system can help us become a happier person the next moment, which is the next second, right? So we always say, if we are in trouble, what do we do? Hello? When we're in trouble, what do we do? Huh? Yes, breathe in, right? When we're in trouble, what do we do? 3 deep breaths. If that doesn't help, what can we do? Recite 感恩四句偈. Still cannot help, what can we do? Sing song. And of course, another thing is look up to the sun, right? So for those who has attended last night global online class, we were all truly blessed because last night our visualization method is different from our usual Sunday class, right? So we are so glad and we are so grateful for Master who is sending us all his blessings all over from the other part of the world where hearts is connected. It doesn't matter the distance. All right, so Master yesterday also sent us ang bao, right? Wow, so we received his ang bao over global class and we received his very deep blessings at the end of the visualization, during the visualization session at the end of the class. So for those who were in classes yesterday, Ellen was next to me. I'm sure we feel so strong. I feel so hot, you know, at that moment. A crown on your head. Wow, he's now the king already. Yeah. So you see, everybody has got a different connection. What's most important is we need to stay focused in our cultivation journey and we never stop learning. And what's most important, whatever we learn, we must put into practice every single day. That's where we are staying. We are able to get connected and we have this resonance together with Master and resonance with the sun and resonance with the universe. So it's very important. So and just here an announcement for next week in case later I forget to announce that. So next week, our class will still continue as usual because it's no longer a holiday on Thursday. So everybody is mostly back on track. And of course, as the saying goes, right, there's no holiday in our cultivation journey, but because we respect the culture that we have, so that's why we have a short break as what master's online class. So you only resume on next Sunday for master class. So already I start to miss him after last night class. I call you so many days, then I can see master again, right? But then again, as long as we are always connected with him by heart, we are always diligent in our learning, then that's the most important thing. And what he wants to see from us is everybody improve every single day. All right, so today we have 2 books, and then we are excited because we're going to chapter 1 of Super Life Secret Code. So before we start the reading of the chapter, we're going to first invite our reading angel to first read the book cover and the back cover. So we have Ellen and Sun Mei. Okay, Uncle Tek, 准备好了吗? Are you ready? How number? No number yet. Book cover, book cover. 封页，我们先读封页。呀，封面，封页。啊，先读前面，然后再读后面。先读前面。啊 ，OK? Are you ready? Ready 啊 ？Yes 啊。OK， 好，来 ，Let's start.
Super Life Secret Codes: The Key to Unlock Your Life by Master Ted San.
Okay, let's turn to the back cover.
The book contains simple ideas with the power to resolve all your problems and revolutionize your understanding of life. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, or anyone with a different faith or spiritual practice, we all face daily challenges in our unique journey of life. Super Life Secret Codes is your compass. The secret codes in this book transcend the boundaries of religion and speak to you from the vast universe. They will end your struggles and bring forth an eternal spiritual life full of happiness and wisdom. This book will illuminate your future like the bright sun and brings rich abundance into your life. Your soul will echo with the vibrations of the cosmos. These secrets from nature will guide you to be empowered from the infinite cosmic energy and transform the blueprint of your life, embracing the happiness generated by the Super Life Secret Codes.
All right, and today we're going to first finish up the preface. So we're going to turn page 10. Okay, 第10页. 10页, 第10页. 10, yes, 10. Okay, let's begin.
Okay. After seeing the billboard for the movie 2012, which reminded me of my conversation with friend G in 2005, all the images began to resurface in my mind. Then I realized that our thoughts and actions dictate the outcome of things in life. So when one is willing, others will be willing, and the universe will be willing to help. Through this experience, I have learned that success is based on your attitude, performance, and ambition. If you are willing to give it your best and to have an attitude of just do it and do not expect anything in return, then you can achieve anything, and oftentimes expected opportunities will present themselves along the way. I regretted not accepting the invitation from friend G, but producing a film at that time would have been nearly impossible for me. Unfortunately, once you miss the opportunity, it is difficult to seize another one. I recall friend G asking me 2 things. The first one was to make a movie like 2012, and the second was to write a book using simple language to inspire the world to understand the infinite possibilities in the universe. Thinking back, I feel very ashamed for not completing either task. Though I can blame it on my hectic schedule, but that is just an excuse. Ever since that shocking moment when I saw the release of the movie 2012, I urged myself to publish the book that friend G had wanted me to write, and I told myself to stop procrastinating on doing meaningful things in life. In those 3 months with friend G, he taught me many cosmic philosophies, and I had a deep desire to be his disciple. But he told me that he did not care about status, and he only focused on the karmic connection between people and events. He did not see the significance of becoming one's mentor, so he reminded me that we are good friends and there are no distance between us, just like how we are friends with all things in the universe, and everything is natural and unpredictable. If we are bound by the name of teacher and student, it will hinder our interaction and communication between us. Friend G's teaching and good faith often moved me to tears. He told me, if you ever become successful, transform that success into love and share that love with all those who seek it. Spread this abundance of love from the universe to those in need and allow this abundance of love to fill their body, mind, and life so they can feel the love and then spread the love to the entire world. It is now 2010, and I feel that it's necessary to write this book and quickly spread the message to everyone and give everyone access to this information. This way, people can immediately apply the secret codes to help themselves, their families, and friends, which will make our world more harmonious and allow us to improve life for future generations. So together, we can prepare ourselves for a brighter future. Ever since I was young, I avoided being superstitious towards religious miracles. I always examine events carefully, considering the supporting facts, theories, and research the reasons behind each event to support its occurrence. Every time I learned a new concept, I was amazed at the abundant information yet to be discovered within the universe and the variable resources it has to offer. Whenever we can tap into this abundant wealth of information and knowledge, it depends on if we can meet the right person at the right time to guide us to understand these significant and life-changing concepts and experience. Through the words and knowledge in this book, the knowledge and information from the universe are transformed into different secret codes. Based on the different needs and situations, these secret codes can help you achieve your goals in life within your mind, body, and spirit. If anyone can achieve positive changes in their lives, the entire world will become more beautiful. It is only then that more people will join us to change the world to a better place. In this book, I will share my personal and professional experiences, concepts, and examples, and I have selected the most helpful and beneficial secret codes to help you face your daily encounters with immediate results. This will help you, your family, and friends avoid unnecessary detours to improve your life so you can help those in need. This is my promise to you, and I hope that everyone can do their best for our communities, countries, and the entire world by making this extraordinary contribution. If we can swiftly transition into a good cycle of kindness and love and gratitude, everything that we have and encounter in life will be significantly different from the past in a positive way. After all, in the world of love, everything is vicious and lively. By Master Tetsan. Thank you.
All right, so we have completed the preface, and of course, now we are very excited to go into our chapter 1, Changing the Map of Life. So we have Mei that was going to take us through the reading.
The, the first gathering with friend J was around 6 p.m. in my office, and I also invited a few friends who share the same beliefs to attend. There was one friend in particular, Alex, who was going through difficult times in life, and I was hoping that friend G's valuable teachings and inspiration could help him turn over a new leaf and find his correct path. I firmly believe that this gathering would be most beneficial to him. Alex was a graduate of University of Southern California with a PhD in aeronautics. Even with such a high level of education, he encountered many challenges and obstacles professionally because of his personality and bad temper. He eventually became discouraged and quit his job. Moreover, he separated from his wife and did not have the necessary legal documents to stay in the United States. It was hard to imagine that a well-educated PhD in aeronautics had fallen to a point where he was taking the bus to the casino every day to earn the major cash bonus offered to attract gamblers. In my opinion, what he was earning at the time was way below average and was not proportional to his professional background, his ability and experience. In addition to his financial and immigration problems, he also faced deteriorating health issues. He endured stomach pain every night for unknown reasons. So he went to see his family doctor and underwent a series of tests. His doctor feared the pain might be symptoms of cancer, but due to his financial hardship and other reasons, he was never able to resolve this health problem. I invited him to our gathering that evening, hoping Frenchie could give him some guidance to help him find himself and take steps towards a brighter future. When we first came together, Frenchie gave Alex a friendly smile and complimented him. I was surprised that Frenchie had already approached him without my introduction, and everything seemed like it was already progressing towards the directions of resolving his trouble. I was thinking to myself, how can it be so coincidental? I have not said a word and everything is already happening so naturally and smoothly. That night, we talked about many incredible concepts, and to my bewilderment and amazement, Frenchie also revealed some secrets from the universe which I have never heard of before. Frenchie reminded us that the new knowledge and concept we learned that night should be kept to ourselves until we truly understand their meaning and significance. During the gathering, I took the opportunity to help Alex connect with Frenchie about his personal problems. Frenchie was very attentive and caring towards Alex, but he would not give Alex a strict answer. He repeatedly encouraged Alex to think clearly about all his problems and give thoughts to his future and his daily activities. At the time, I was wondering why Frenchie offers such profound and abstract concepts instead of giving practical solutions to Alex. However, I believe that Frenchie must have a reason behind everything he was doing. Even though I was simply unable to grasp and understand his plan at that moment. With a blink of an eye, it was already dawn. It was my first all-nighter meeting, and although I worked all days and had no sleep that night, I was quite energetic and feel relaxed. I was excited and happy to learn this knowledge that I would have never been able to gain from reading alone. At the end of the gathering, I asked Frenchie again about Alex's personal situation, but Frenchie still did not offer a direct response, and he only asked Alex to determine his real problem and think it over thoroughly. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, our reading angel, Ellen and Sun Mei. Did you notice that Sun Mei reading in English is getting more and more fluent, more and more confident, right? So you see, practice always, that's how we actually build our confidence. So in the preface and page 11, it says here, right, as what Frenchie has told our master, we are good friends and there's no distance between us. Just like how we are friends with all things in the universe and everything is natural and unpretentious. So this is very, very important. As we all know in this system, we are learning all about the truth of the universe. And in fact, yesterday in the Gong Xiu Ke, Master also stressed, right? We really need to be very truthful, right? So everything actually Master already know. So for those who have experienced, whether we're in US or in Sing Kong Ye or Starry Night, we ask Master question. Sometimes your goosebumps stands. How come he know us from afar? Right? When the very, very first experience, I was so new in the system. I've not seen him. He just by my name, he can even tell me what is my problem and what I should actually look out for. So really, because when we are trying to be pretentious over something, first of all, we are not truthful to ourselves, right? So maybe when we have that kind of issue, it's because why? Our egoism is too high. So we are unable to let go the ego. So because of that, we have this blockage. So we pretend, sad also pretend, happy also pretend. Then after that, you go back, you feel so tiring. Why am I so tired just to pretend that I'm so happy in front of my who and whose family, right? So everything in this world, can you imagine if everyone seated over here, we are all pretending, then we will never transmit positive energy among each other. Then we cannot ever feel love. So just now, Alan tell me he's very blessed because he realized that after he joined this system, he got so many true friends. So the key word is truthful friends. We can have a lot of friends, a lot of good friends, but whether are they truthful friends, that's something that sometimes we have questioned. So I told him, yeah, because over here, everyone come with a very simple-minded mindset. We just want to be happy. We just want to be better. We are not here to gain any rewards or any good things, taking advantage of each other, right? I don't need to curry flavor Alan just because he can help me to fix the light or things like that. No, when he see the PowerPoint got problem without any saying, he already automatically go and do. So in this community, it's very, very unique. So just like Alan also shared last week, right? When you went to the Vegas trip, it's so different. Traveling with 140 over people, almost 160 during that trip, right? Yeah, 144. It's so different. So I think all of us have experience going on tour with other group tours. Then you will hear people whining, people taking advantage of each other. But over here, it's so organized. Time's up, we go. Time's up, we sit. Time's up, we eat. And then time's up, we all don't want to sleep. Because why? We want to really, really cherish every moment, right? So Angeline was also, when she was with us, she's actually not well during that trip. But she also pushed her to go back to her room. She still stayed as long as we can until we all find that, okay, now Master is very tired already. So sometimes when we think back, what Master wants to give us is really all his best. He really want to transfer all his knowledge to us. So it's really our decision. So in Super Life Secret Code, as we see from this first chapter, changing the map of life. Any one of you recall seeing this image in one of the songs? I think if I'm not wrong, was last year, probably the July event. I can't remember which song, but I remember one of the song, the music video, I saw this map. Right, Clara, I think we saw. Then I can't remember I was telling Rebecca or I was telling who was sitting beside me. I said, hey, that's chapter 1. Huh? 等你, huh? Yeah, right. 等你. So you see, Master is up there waiting for us, So he always tell us that every song that he composed for us is for us to really understand the meaning behind all his true words, so that we can actually have reflection in life. And what he wants, as what we read just now, right? He don't want us to detour in our life. Because sometimes when we detour, we take a longer road, then we wasted a lot of good times, a lot of golden time. So why not go straight to a place that he already given us a very clear direction? So sometimes we being human, we're very 好奇. No lah, cannot be take 197, I can go to Chinatown. I think I take another bus, I also can go Chinatown. Then after that, this place jam, that place jam, the bus don't get you there. And then how? You are late for appointment. When you're late for appointment, maybe you lost the opportunity of meeting a life benefactor. You never know, right? So in all of us, in our life, actually, we have a lot of 贵人 one. But whether we can uncover the 贵人 is based on our wisdom, right? Every day, I think 走来走去, there's a lot of 贵人 that help us along the way. But our biggest life benefactor, of course, we all know, is our most respected Master Ted Son. So we really need to cherish this opportunity. Okay, as he reminded us in the year 2026, we do not know what's going to happen. As we all really know, everywhere, last week I also shared, right now taking knife going everywhere is like a trend. Every country I see that. Yeah, what's happening? Okay, but of course, while we want to be aware of the news, we don't want to be pulled by all this negative energy. So that's where we got to stay aligned, keep coming back to the classroom, keep reading his book, keep listening to Master's song. So many new songs. Those who stayed behind yesterday, wow, the new song is so amazing. I wanted to shout encore after that because it's like you just want to listen it again, you know. This song is so amazing, but it's going to be launched probably pretty soon because it's actually a theme song of 三世因果知多少. So there'll be a new booklet coming up. There'll be a part 1, part 2, part 3. So it's going to be a book that we can give away to bless other people, but be very mindful, as what Master say. Don't worry that, oh, cannot, you must take 3 books, you must take 3 books. Then you give pressure to other people because it's okay for them to receive any of the part. Okay, and with that book launching, he will be introduced this new song. It's an amazing song. 风记得我走过. It's very, very amazing. When I was like, wow. So at some point, I was closing my eyes and listening to the lyrics, you know. It's like, wow, I just want to hear it again and again and again. So we're all very excited. Okay, and Master already tell us, next Sunday, when we resume our global online class, come to the classroom, and because we want to have every class in every corner of the world filled with all amazing people like you all, he's going to let us listen to another of his new song. So we're very excited. See, now Master 写书也比我们读书快，写歌也比我们唱他的歌快。Right, he has composed 20 over new songs just after his December trip. So it's very, very amazing. Okay, and of course, all this, as what we all know, as what Friend G has also told Master and what Master has already told us, the minute we are already blessed with this system, if we have received any good happenings, what we want to do is we want to share and spread this love to more people in every corner of the world. So next, I'm going to invite our first sharer. She's an amazing lady. I also have to say thank you for her because she has also guided me a lot in this journey as becoming a host. And when I first come into this system, when I look at the book 德香女人花, the first person that I come to see in my eyesight is actually this lady called 美宝, because to me she's 真的是一个德香女人花. All right, so let's welcome 美宝. Yes. 美宝派红包啊？不是。
我还是讲华语，抱歉。我觉得我讲华语会比较顺畅。好，感恩我们最敬爱的导师，感恩宇宙，感恩天地，感恩今天所有出席的家人们，大家晚上好。感恩，先预祝大家新年快乐，因为要靠近新年了。感恩主持人艾琳的邀请，让美宝来分享自己最近的一些收获心得。那我分享我自己在这几个月的一个成长。第一，我想要分享的就关于我自己小宝的一个小宝，今年14岁。然后呢，其实在他一开始从小到成长，我发现他跟姐姐两个人的生命地图完全不一样。姐姐呢，从她一开始出生到现在，她都是非常的平安，然后健康方面都是非常的 OK，没有在医院住过。但是这个小宝呢，他从小呢，从1个月9天开始，他就入院第一次。到了他在5岁之前，他入院了大概有2、3次。那入院的情况就是一些的可能肺部感染啊，然后所谓的那个手足口症啊，就是他必须要在医院受苦几天。在我一上超级生命密码的这些年，那他都一直都很健康，直到2年前的大概1月份。那时候他因为盲肠炎，所以他送到急诊室。那时候我记得是早上5点钟，刚好那时候 taxi 刚好出来工作了。我看到孩子在那个地上打滚，就是地上像蜗牛这样子这样卷住的时候，其实我吓到，我没有想象他真的没有办法走路。所以那时候是我们老公抱着他，我们跑去KK Hospital。那时候呢，在医院吼，因为盲肠炎很严重，那我就看到这个小宝他的情况一点都不 OK，因为他很痛。医生说其实病房没有床位 ，operation room 已经满了，他叫你们要等。我第一件事情就是赖导师，因为我知道只有导师可以帮助我们，所以当时我赖导师的时候，导师没有马上看到信息，
很奇迹的，就是在1个小时后呢，医生告诉我说，孩子可以马上下去，开始可以做手术。在医院我照顾他，大概我们留院5天到6天。当时12岁的他告诉我一句话，那时候我的眼泪，其实是流下的。他告诉我，妈咪为什么做人这么辛苦？哇，那时候的自己在12岁的孩子身上提到这句话哦，我就觉得这个小孩子的灵魂，他需要，他灵魂觉醒，他想要走上修行这条路，所以我跟他讲，因为他从小呢脾气是比较倔强的一个女儿，所以你们如果看过大宝跟小宝呢，两个女儿的个性完全不一样，大宝都非常温柔，但是这个小宝非常的脾气古怪，尤其是我常常会叫他做功课，还会告诉我。他就会给我别呜，然后他就跑掉。他是一个很调皮的小孩子，但是他会做吗？他会做，他会去房间拿他的功课出来，然后他继续完成。但是呢，他在之前就是喜欢做这种动作来弄我生气，所以从小到大他都是这样的个性。以前小孩子呢，我在医院照顾他的时候，他一个人在 playground 玩耍，我可以看到他在玩那个汽车的时候，他自己一个人可以玩到那边发脾气。我当时看到这个小孩子，我懵了。我讲为什么这个小孩子这么奇怪的？我那时候没有一上超嘛，我真的不懂什么叫能量。那小朋友告诉了我这一个为什么做人很辛苦过后，我就跟他说：你要跟妈咪一起认真学超嘛。虽然你很小，但是网络共修这一些你要去学，你要把你的坏脾气改掉。我记得呢，导师在《超级生命密码》这一本书有说到，负能量它会影响我们的情绪。有时候我们不晓得为什么我们的情绪突然间会上来，有时候是能量场正在影响。在小宝动手术出来过后的有一个晚上，我很想知道答案，为什么我的孩子这位呢，他有这么多生命地图的考验？虽然不是什么大病，但是在他面对疼痛的那一刹那，其实做父母的其实很心疼。那一天晚上，突然间有一个灵感，叫我去拿孩子的算命的一个信件出来。因为从小我们一出生的时候，那时候，她的婆婆就有帮她算这种所谓的3世因果。所以我看到了孩子在过去世哦，那封信跟着我12年，但是我没有看到关键词。他说小孩子在前世是煞牛之人，所以当我知道他是煞牛之人，他就是土夫。所以土夫对我们来讲就是伤害了很多的动物，所以它形成的那种负能量是非常强的。我第一件事情就是跟着我自己讲，我要找时间跟孩子的负能量沟通。所以我身为他的母亲，我很想要帮孩子积福造福，所以呢，我问了我的自己的负能量在心法中，他说可以，我就帮孩子来做这样子的功德回向。很奇迹的一个事情发生了，当我把功德回向的隔一天哦，我就发现孩子不一样了。那时候我觉得可能是我多心，但是我在继续的观察2、3天过后，我问我的大宝，我说你有没有觉得妹妹不一样？他说妈咪有诶，妹妹变掉很多。所以那时候开始，他整个人的态度完全的改变。那我记得那个是2年前，当这样的一个功德回向过后呢，他在学校开始被老师看见了。我每次说姐姐很优秀，因为她常常都在夺标，连续几年拿着 MOE 的奖学金。但是妹妹呢，就是那种很平凡的，没有得奖。在去年的 MOE 的这一个信件来到的时候，其实学校的老师已经有跟他说了，我们会选你成为最佳品德奖。所以这个是由学校老师选的，他们在把嗯，再把这个消息通知 MOE，所以他在去年的6年级毕业，他获得 MOE 的奖学金，就是最佳品德奖，大概是有350块。所以我看着他说，你终于开拍了。所以这么多年来，真的我看到小孩子，第一个，当他自己他也很努力的在改变他的习气。所以我们在共学会学习的这些年，我看到他一直一直的成长。现在你叫他做功课，他会跟你说：“哦，好的，妈咪。”他会拿功课。他以前那种古怪的脾气不见了。所以我很感恩导师。那很奇迹的又在发生，今年他上了综艺，大概是现在才2月嘛， 他在1月份的时候，他获得的2个夺标，第一个就是他当上副班长。我说你终于开拍了，因为他从来没有当过班长，也没有当过副班长，这是他的第一次。然后第二呢，就是他在班上呢被老师选为 The Student of the Month，就是他们的德行方面的一个认可。所以我看到他，我说这一切如果没有导师，真的没有办法看到孩子一个很健康的成长跟一个很精彩的成长。那第二个呢，就来到我自己个人。刚才 Aileen 有说到 Starry Night 星空月移，那在8个月前，美宝很感恩有这一个福分，可以跟导师做星空月移的对，就是问答。我记得我在问，因为我在做 Direct Selling，Direct Selling 要成功就是要带 team，就是你要带团队，所以当时我问了导师这一个问题，在最后的结尾，导师提醒美宝说，你要注意你的人和。人和就是有时候做事情不可以一意孤行，你觉得你是对的，你就要别人 follow 你。然后我在想，我有吗？当时我的想法，我有吗？导师有点一定会有。那很快的哦，就是星空夜真的很神奇。我在当下我就参悟到了我自己的我值得存在。我以前有做过 direct selling，所以我对 direct selling 有一定的熟悉度跟一些话术的成交的一个话术。所以我对我的领导，就是我的 online，我跟他说，你不需要找我，我会自己做，我有需要你我才找你，你不用主动来找我。我觉得这句话，我觉得我是给他放心，但是我忘记了，我已经在伤害他，因为我觉得我是独立，但是其实我很霸道。我觉得我当下突然间觉得，为什么导师会点我这一个？终于我看到了我自己的盲点，然后我也跟我的 online 道歉，他告诉了我一个，不管在哪里一个地方学习，永远保持空杯的心态。所以我一直带着我以前曾经的经验来到这一个事业，所以我觉得我是可以的。那很感恩导师，也因为这样呢，我跟我的 online 有一个很好的相处过后，我发现我的团队开始长大了。然后呢，在去年的9月份，我记得我们在黄金共修，导师来到马来西亚，小玲姐就是我们台湾的一位志工，当时美宝是想要买领巾，我跟她讲我想要去美国，我想要有富有的领巾，让我的事业能够快速的成长。我记得当时她眼睛大大力的看着我，然后我跟她说我要买富有的领巾，我以为她听不懂。然后我就跟他讲，我要买富有的领巾，就是我们的那个围巾。他告诉我说，其实你已经很富有了，你什么都不用买。然后我看着他，没有，我要去美国团，我要赚很多钱。他看着我这么执着的时候，他就问我一句话：钱从哪里来？我跟他说，钱从宇宙天地来哦。他在说，钱从哪里来？从就是从导师，还有除了我们修超满了这些 universal，嗯，我们学超满了这些玄说，钱从哪里来？我说钱从老公来。然后呢，那一刻哈、他讲对呀、那你要感恩老公。那一刻，我的灵魂直接哭了。然后我觉得，为什么我的灵魂会流泪？我觉得我 OK 的。然后他开始在跟我说，其实要感恩你的另一半，你要把你的家运修上来。然后我说我的家运很好啊，有时候当你在修的时候，你感觉一切都在顺，我觉得很好，但是他希望我更好，然后在心想，到底我在哪里需要做得更好？然后我就从小玲姐的这样的一个通知，她告诉我说，你把你的家运修上来，你的财富就进账。那我在心想，家运要怎么修？好，就重新自我的调整，我就看到咯，我自己在跑事业，因为我现在是马来西亚、新加坡两边跑，因为我的朋友都在，我的 team 多数都是在马来西亚，所以我常常会回去。然后我回去一整天哦，可能我一天只信息老公一次，就是在晚上。我忘了关心我的老公，因为我觉得我要在从事业，可能 OK 把他放一边，晚上才找他。小玲姐提醒我过后，我突然间 诶，我好像做错了很多事情，我忽略了一个身为妻子该有的关怀。所以我从那时候开始，我就好像谈恋爱的时间，因为我们以前谈恋爱就是分隔两地嘛，我们可以一天三餐，早上、早安、下午就是早午晚，anytime 我们都有时间都会 video call。但是因为结了婚，很多时候你已经熟悉了，你忘了要维持那个温度，所以我重新做回这样的一个举动后呢，我发现到夫妻之间的感情更加好。然后就因为这样子呢，我看到我的团队就一直的在成长，所以从去年12月我开始加入，到今年的2月，团队大概来到了30多人。所以我看到当我自己改变过后呢，我的家运成长了，孩子也同事了，然后自己的财富也开始的进账了。所以我很感恩导师的一些成长。再来就教导，再来我分享一点点自己最近修行的收获。在超级生命密码系统，只有坚持还是坚持。在学习的这些年的道路上，我从来没有放弃过草嘛。我很相信导师，我很认真的跟着导师的教导。那我心想，虽然我们人生的课题已经一一圆满了，但是我想要让我自己的生命跟灵命再度的成长。所以在最近的这几个月，我发现到我自己修行各方面有了很明显的成长，就好比我更加的细腻。可能这件事情还没有发生的时候，我已经跟我自己讲，我要如何去把它圆好我自己的角色。我觉得我自己在这一个方面进步很多。然后在领悟事情的各方面，我又发现自己比以前更加的进步。然后在与人互动，因为我们做销就是人与人之间的那一种亲和力，我发现这个部分我也进步了许多，没有像以前这样的执着，一意孤行，一定要我的 downline 听我的。所以我现在会懂得换位思考，去聆听他们所需要的。所以这一切的成长呢，如果没有导师，没有天地，没有太阳公公的祝福，我很难想象我自己再一次的能够成长突破。非常的感恩导师，那美宝分享到这边，感恩大家的聆听。哦，再分享这一个红包封非常的容易送给路人。那我们在这几天有做这个实验哦，因为我们买了很多，然后我们就把它加这导师的我们2月28号的分享会，以及我们3月14号跟3月15号的活动，然后我再把导师的小册子，就是我们的这些疗愈权利啊，放在一起，我们就走在路上哦，因为很多人已经拿过书了嘛。那这个辅导你家后面其实有很多的重要节目，我们就说，诶，送你一个红包封，辅导你家。然后呢，我发现到今天我们在做这个的解营的时候，有几位朋友呢，还会停下问我这是什么？我说这个是红包封咯，记得把一个红包包给自己。我就会直接问他有没有试着祝福过自己，他就说没有。我说你要祝福自己的，像我也是会祝福自己，OK，祝福自己身体健康，祝福自己生意兴隆。他讲可以吗？我说可以啊，我们常常祝福我们的老公，祝福我们的孩子，我们忘了祝福自己。诶，他说好好好，我回去试。所以我们很快就是我们这样子的以红包来做接应哈，时间很快速，大多数的人都会收下这个红包。如果你有多余的，你可以做这个实验，真的很容易可以把这一个很棒的系统分享出去。好，感恩大家，感恩导师。
感恩美宝，Thank you 美宝，Wow。So rich, right? You can feel in her sharing. Okay, so for the benefit of everybody and also for those online, I have to do some translation in English. She has said so much, so I will not going to say every single thing, though I wrote down almost every single thing, but I'll give you the gist, all right? So her sharing is actually about her growth over the last few months. For those who have not heard her story before, and when she first started Super Life Secret Code, we will invite her another time because she has already walked out of a lot of challenges before that. So her first gift is actually the health improvement of her youngest daughter. For those who have met her 2 children, she got 2 lovely daughters, and the youngest one is right now 14 years old. And in fact, she's different from the elder sister, where the elder sister is born a very healthy child, whereas this young lady, she always is born with a lot of health issue. And when she was already below 5 years old, she already was like warded to hospital 2 times. And 2 years ago, she has this appendicitis problem. So she went to KK Hospital. She was in deep pain, but then yet there wasn't any bed or for doctors to attend to her. Mei Bao is very smart. She immediately line 导师, okay? So of course, when Master always say, right, when you line him, when you have the connection with him, he will get to see your message. But 不要没事就一直去 line 导师哈。So when we have problem, we need to, we will connect with Master. So immediately, Master didn't look at her message immediately, but after a while, when she received the reply from Master, strangely, right after that, the nurse tell her that there's a bed and the doctor can attend to her daughter. So after the whole operation that she has gone through, wow, it's very painful to hear this thing where a 12-year-old girl ask the mommy, 为什么做人这么辛苦? It's like, why is it so taxing to be living in this world, you know? So that's where Mei Bao invited her to come to this system and seriously learn this system so that she can build her energy. So this young lady, yes, I agree. When I first saw her also, she's a very cheeky girl, not like the elder sister. She's more notorious and she likes to annoy Mei Bao. Last time when she first came, she always sleep and then she would disturb Mei Bao during the 公修课. But nowadays she's like, wow. And she's always in LTC also, right? And always helping up. And Mei Bao noticed that she grew up in a very different world of her own. She when she was very young, she can actually play on her own. But when she play on her own, she also can get angry. You know, so that could be a negative energy attack. All right. So she was lacking of energy. And after that, and there was one night, Mei Bao was actually looking and in search of answer why this young lady has to face so many issues in life. And apparently, I think she has got a universe download. Back then, when the daughter was very young, there was actually a letter given to her before they have actually got someone to see about her past. So then she realized that, oh, she, as a mother, she needs to communicate with her daughter's negative energy. But before that, Mei Bao has to communicate with her own negative energy first to see whether she can actually do merits for her daughter in return. And right after what she has done for her daughter, the attitude is like a 360 degrees change. Even the sister noticed the change in her. And what's most amazing is that a girl like her, probably not very well noticed in school by her teacher, apparently she was more noticeable by the teacher because she has become a more upright student, right? And she has start to receive awards, because last time she don't receive award. It's always a sister that's receiving prizes. And amazingly, last year when she graduated in her primary 6, she received the 最佳品德奖, which is the best virtual award from the school. And when she's right now in secondary school, for the first time, she became a monitress. Well, never before when a 6. Because sometimes children will feel that, oh, I never 没有当过班长. It's like teacher don't like me, you know. Sometimes they will feel they're being left out. So she was even selected student of the month. So you see, as the mother is a very on track person in this cultivation journey, because of her change, she invited and she realized that what is so important for her daughter. So that's where this young lady is right now embarking on her own golden journey, all because she said yes to come to the classroom persistently as well. And the second gift is actually 8 months ago, for those who have a chance to listen to the 星空夜, the Starry Night. So Mei Bao asked Master a question because she's right now in a direct selling career. And Master, she asked some question that time, I still remember. She was asking Master how to let my team grow. Because in direct selling, you need to, you have an upline, you have a downline, you need the team to grow, then only you will see results. You will only see your money coming in. So Master did highlight to her that, take a look at your 人和, which is your unity with people, how you have harmony with people. So that's where she starts to realize that because of her previous past experience, she's actually too prideful of herself. You know, until she tell her upline, I don't need help. Because she thinks she already know the direct system so well. She already know how to push for the product so well. She already know how to grow her team so well. So because of that, she is not being humble. And she's blocking, right? Blocking how people want to come in to help you. So last year at the event, we went to, I think it was a September event. Then we were at this Malaysia. And I still remember because she went to buy merchandise. And then Jason tell me, hey, Mei Bao is there. 小林姐那边没有人, you want to go? So I didn't go. And I saw Mei Bao there. And I also noticed she was there like talking to 小林姐 for quite long, you know. It's like she asked questions, she answered, she asked questions, she answered. But I didn't see the part that she cried. Because she also shared with me after that, she actually asked 小林姐, oh, she want to buy a scarf because she wants to have money growth. She want more money. right? People, because she thinks she's building her career, so she wanted more money. So Xiaolinjie asked her in return, right? Who gives you money? Of course, you need to have the universe blessing. You need to have the master's blessing in order for you to have abundance in your wealth. But she's forgotten that there's another person she needs to be grateful to, that is her husband. Because as she's building her career, she has to travel from Singapore and Malaysia because her team members are mainly from Malaysia. She was blinded in this journey to grow her career that she forgotten there's someone waiting for her at home. Okay, she has forgotten that. So because your family is not harmony enough, then all this wealth will be blocked. You can't, all your wealth cannot flow in. So she have this realization, and then because of that, she starts to work on being a better person, as a better wife. Then she go back to the time that they were having like in courtship, where they have 3 times sending greetings to each other. Because when we travel, right, sometimes we forgot. I'm back in hotel. Good night. You know, then next morning you also forgot to say good morning. Then in the afternoon of the day, you also forgot to say your. So sometimes we think, I think as career women like us, we always have this thought, no news means good news, 对吧？我不找你就是我没事啊。So we've forgotten. So same thing. When I think I shared this also when I was in Taiwan. You know, we have the MRT, the knife issue, right? I was happily eating with our members. Then we were talking about this incident. Wow, heng, we're not at the MRT station. We were there yesterday. But I've forgotten that this news was spread all over. And then we were walking and walking and walking. I still remember because it's so cold, I put my phone in the jacket. I didn't feel my phone vibration. After a while, when I come out, I just wanted to go in and take tissue paper. How come my phone is ringing? Then I take out. First thing my husband said, are you okay? Huh? I'm okay. I'm in 7-Eleven buying umbrella. So I thought it's nothing. So then he said, why you never reply to the family chat? That's why I call you so many times. No, did you go to the MRT station? If last time me, I would say, don't be crazy lah. I'm safe lah. If not, I will answer your call. But that moment, I realized that, oh, I could have 报平安 at first. So I said, oh yeah, sorry. I was walking on the street. You reminded me when I walk in a foreign place, I cannot take out my phone. So I left my phone in the jacket. So I didn't hear you calling me. I'm so sorry. I'm fine. I will message to the family chat. I go, yeah, because your daughter is so worried for you. So then I have realization that it's actually I should actually first tell them that I'm safe, because we all forgotten that no lah, it's okay. No news means good news. So we have to always stay connect with our family member. Okay, don't think that 他会在家等我的. Okay, what happened is 有一天你回家他已经不在了. Right, a lot of things does happen, so we don't take things for granted. So she went back to this courtship feeling with her husband, and because of making the family more harmonious, wealth just keep coming in for her. Now her direct selling team is growing. Okay, from December to now, the team has grown to over 30 people, and this is definitely an amazing result for her. And of course, she wants to share with us is the result of her cultivation journey. So you see, Mei Pao has been in the system for many years. She's also a host. She's also a volunteer. So it doesn't mean that our cultivation journey stopped where we are. We also have blind spot, right? When things are smooth, we also have blind spot. We start to forget that we need to focus on a bit of this thing because we start to focus on something else. So we are just like any one of you. We are just a facilitator in our study group. End of the day, we ourselves have to do upgrading, have to continue learning. So because of that, she realized that first of all, she has to be grateful to herself that she is always so persistent. She has never given up in this journey, and she become even more serious in this cultivation journey. And because of this stability of what she make herself definitely is to complete all the 14 homework more diligently. Okay, then she's able to right now uplift her soul life. So 灵命的成长, 导师 also said this yesterday. So it's very, very important. Not only about our physical growth, okay, our soul life growth is very, very important. So, and yes, and of course, she was sharing with us about this ang pao. Yeah, so that's a very good thing. So just now I took some for those who needs the ang pao, please help yourself. Okay, it's actually she given us a very, very good tips. This is a very good way to invite people. But give books also people see and they are 又是你啊，每天 MRT 都看到你啊, right? So for a change, you can 加 this thing with your small booklet. Then they say, hey, what is this? 福到你家. Yeah, so this is another new way to also go and invite more people. So you can 营造. So this is another action of 营造, creating new opportunity. Okay, so for those who need the ang pao, please help yourself here. Okay, I bought some for you all. And of course, very good thing she mentioned, we need to bless ourselves. Yeah, that reminded myself. I never bao ang pao to myself before. So this year, everybody bao ang pao to ourselves because sometimes we've forgotten. Remember the Louisa store video that I show everybody? You all still remember to tell yourself, I love you? No more already. Still have, huh? Still doing, right? Yeah, every morning when you brush teeth, oh, I love you, I love you. Tell yourself, I love you. Because why? We are someone valuable on earth. And we carry a very important mission in this life to spread love to every corner of the world. So we have to first love ourselves, then we find that we are more valuable when we start the day. All right, great sharing for Mei Bao. I hope I have given you I think almost all the summary, though every one of you can understand her very well. And yes, of course, with that, we're going to go into our second book. So very, very important in today's world. Wow, actually, you see a lot of young people committing suicide, committing crime, all because of they have depression issue. Okay, so without further ado, we'd like to invite Mr. Siu and Adeline. Will take us through the second book. So same thing, we're going to first read the book cover, then the back cover. All right, Mr. Siu and Adeline.
Okay, we start. Super Life Secret Codes. Say no to depression. Everything you need to know about depression and how to beat it by Master Tex Sun.
Turn to the
Say
back.
no, the back. Shares everything about depression and clarifies that many unexplained illnesses and their root causes. If you do not change, energy will not shift. Ultimately, you will be stuck. Many people belong to a high-risk group that potentially can suffer from depression, and there's a good chance that you and I are one of them. The rapid modernization of society, which is not parallel to spiritual development, has caused more and more people to plunge into depression. This book provides the secrets and simple practices to activate your innate self-healing superpowers that will liberate you from the years of stored energy and pain. At one time or another, about half of us will experience some kind of mental health or emotional problems, and many will turn to a doctor for help and support. I recommend reading this book as it contains the essential tools needed to overcome challenges in life. 94. Page 94. Yes, 94. 94, 94. Okay? Okay? Okay, we'll start reading. Repositions life into positive thinking. One's positioning is often derived from the upbringing form of a young age. These ideas that parents have instilled in them may not be correct. These areas will cause problems later in life. People must follow the truth of the universe. So, we must reposition life into positive thinking. Follow 弟子规, the guidelines for being a good human being. Then you can solve your problems simply and completely and live a happy life. Troubles and worries are melting away. People who wish to melt away all of the pain and worries to welcome abundance in life. Many people's common problems are marital disharmony. Use the Super Life Secret Codes methods to fix the bad habits that have accumulated for a long time. If you learn how to really appreciate each other, then your relationship will naturally be more intimate and harmonious. Avoid the causes of depression. You may not notice this, but saying negative things irritates the people around you. Constant negative comments and getting things off your chest will produce negative energy and eventually return to hurt you like poison. Therefore, do not indulge in speaking recklessly and ruthlessly, which are damaging and causes negative energy and will lead to depression.
Eliminate negative things and habits as soon as possible. To attain the goal to becoming a saga, the highest quality of a person, you and I do not have any choice and must eliminate negative things and habits as soon as possible. If we follow the law of universe, actually then we will be able to enter the new era. Once our positioning is set to achieve our goal, we must begin to execute accordingly. Then things will gradually improve. This is the way of the universe, and our options do not matter. If we do not agree and want to do otherwise, we will cause problems for mankind. The goal of becoming a saga. In every moment in life, even a split seconds of not thinking clearly can cause a bad decisions and will create unwanted result or outcome. To achieve the goal of becoming a saga, you must set the proper positioning and encourage yourself to execute accordingly. To be a saga is not longer just a wish. It is now a goal, and you need to implement it into all aspects of your life every day. Achieving the goal describes how it's not a difficult task, and you must do it so that everything in life will gradually improve from bad to good or good to even better. Thinking about how to break through in the existing condition, essential step 1, 2, 3 is a daily practice. The more you refine your practice, the better the result. As soon the things you wish for in life will just happen naturally. Any appropriate mechanisms should be developed to self-reflect and find a solution. For example, your boss gives you a new project and the workload is much more than you can handle. So you work like a dog and do a lot of overtime. Sooner or later, your body will get overwhelmed. Afterward, you must put yourself in a comfortable stage. Thinking about how to break through in the existing condition will not only improve yourself, but will greatly improve great efficiency. This is a wise move.
This method can effectively resolve your life crisis. If you have a severe depression condition, bask in the sun and visualize the sun in the sky, and at the same time, visualize another sun right in front of you. Take deep breath slowly to receive the nutrients that you are lacking. This method can effectively resolve your life crisis. Do not just believe me. Try it for yourself. Please experiment to obtain your own verification to gain confidence. Never find any excuses to be depressed. If everything will get better, why do you worry? Think about this. If everything will get better, why do you worry? Even patients with severe depression who have suffered pain and disturbances from negative energy, with the wisdom and correct mindset, can generate merits to pay back the negative energy and stop the pain and disturbances. So, please recognize this fact. If you follow my methods quickly, you can get more time with a huge degree of diligence you shall have more positive results, and before you know it, good things will naturally happen to you. That's all. Thank you. Okay, I'll go through a short summary of what we have went through today. Okay, I think what we have taught is reorganize our life into positive thinking. Follow 弟子规 guideline to be a good human being. This will help us solve our problems and live a happy life. Marital disharmony is a common problem. Use Super Life secret codes to fix our bad habits. Always appreciate each other, so your relationship will be naturally intimate and harmonious. Avoid the causes of depressions. Therefore, do not speak recklessly and ruthlessly, which cause harm and causes negative energy and also lead to depression. Eliminate negative thoughts and habits. Once we have set our goal, we must execute accordingly. Then things will gradually improve. Goals of becoming a sage. You must set proper positioning and encourage yourself to execute accordingly. Practice essential steps 1, 2, 3 daily, and soon your wishes in life will just happen naturally. If you are in severe depression condition, bask in the sun. Visualize another sun is in front of you. Breathe slowly and receive the nutrients into your body. I think this part I need to emphasize. People who have whether severe or deep depression, I suggest basking in the sun is really a good method. Imagine the lights are going into your body and help you to solve a lot of problems. You'll be surprised how it works out. So the sun is actually available anywhere, anytime. I used to just stand under the sun, in fact. I don't hide under if I wait for buses. I don't go in the shelter. Actually, I stay under the sun. That's a good opportunity where you bath the sun. Truly, you makes a big difference. You feel the warmth. It makes a difference. People who are maybe feeling sick or whatever, energy low, bath the sun. Really, the sun is all everywhere. Okay? Patients that suffer pain and disturbances from negative energy need to generate merits to pay back to negative energy. I'm not sure how everybody try to build up their merits. I think when you are out, sometimes there are opportunities where you meet up, where you can just reach out a hand to help. Those are things that we can actually do. So a simple action makes a lot of difference. So we generate more merits to pay back to negative energy, to stop our pain and disturbances. And with great diligence, you shall see your positive results and good things happen to you. That's my summary for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Siu and Adeline, and thank you, Mr. Siu, for always doing his very faithful homework, and his the reflection of the passage we read. See, he always bring up the main gist of the passage. So it's very important, right? Because we know that our positioning is often derived from the upbringing from a young age. So that's why in fact, 弟子规 is so important. Mr. Siu, got something to add?
Yeah. I'm not sure whether you all catch the word sage, the word 圣人. So if we are driving towards, 现在我们可能 we are able to meet up with good person, good people. That means we ourselves can be a good person and good people. To reach the stage is talking about our own wisdom. So we can grow, we cultivate and grow. So how we go about doing it, I hope we can learn from 弟子规 and to change ourselves and continue to cultivate. That's it.
Yes, exactly. You need to be a wise person. That's why you're a sage, right? So that's actually the meaning of a person who has actually achieved to become a sage. So 弟子规 is really not only for our children, it's really for us to learn to be a good human being. And here a gentle reminder to everyone, Master has also emphasized once again that we should only learn from 蔡礼旭导师弟子规. Okay, there may be different version out there available, but we want to stay focused. We only follow the teaching of 蔡礼旭老师. Again, Alan was telling me just now, watching and hearing also a bit different. I say yes. Because when you watch, you sit down and watch, you look at 蔡礼旭老师's expression. The one I always remember very clearly is the way he demonstrate how we sit, right? 我们怎么坐的姿态, Yeah, even he can demonstrate so well as a lady, how we sit. Yeah, so when you watch, because actions, when we see things that is in motion, we can remember even stronger. Just like why we want to write our journal. Because when we write, it really goes into our soul life, 进到我们的记忆体. And I saw improvement in the group. We're all throwing our words of gratitude. So continue. For those I'm sure you are doing, maybe sometimes too shy to send out, just don't worry, just send out, because it makes me very happy whenever I read 圣美, San Mei. Of course, Shirley also did send. Mr. Siu also sent. Yeah, it's okay, because whenever you have time, write out. Because why? We want to share the joy. And I realized that when you write down, you panic, whether you type or you write, it goes into your heart even deeper rather than just saying, right? So because saying sometimes 变成口头禅嘛, just say 感恩啊, 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 but do you really 感恩, right? So I also shared just now with Alan just now, when he first joined a year and a half ago, right? I feel very nice gentleman, but I feel a very strong heart. So he told me last time he don't know how to 感恩 people one. He don't know how to be grateful for anything. That's because why our heart is not softened. Yeah. So when our heart is not softened, we're very, very difficult. So it's a chicken and egg thing. You want your heart to be softened, you need to practice more gratitude. But when you have more and more gratitude, then your stiff heart will become softened. So it's a chicken and egg thing, you see. So that's why everything must 喵喵感恩. Yeah, everything. It's like a very, very busy day that I have, especially now, right? Oh, busy 收工. And in our industry, we close for 10 days. So 偏偏, before we close for 10 days, so many new contracts come in. My colleague is so busy, I'm so busy, until tomorrow, 收工餐. Before 收工餐 also got meeting, after 收工餐 also got tender interview. So it's like things just flowing. But I've never forgotten in every minute that all this is accredited to because of Super Life Secret Code. Right? And because of it, as the passage read here, right? Sometimes we are so busy that we feel tired. But that's why we need to tell ourselves, what is our main focus? What is our main priority? Okay, when I first joined the system, I hear some advice that you need to prioritize your cultivation journey. 睡觉都没有时间呢. Still want to prioritize my cultivation journey. But when I start to do setting, and I really start to prioritize my cultivation journey, as what Mei Bao shared, the rest of the thing just come. The workload is still heavy, but I still make sure I come to class on time. I'm able to do my cultivation things on time. Then I realized that even with a lot of extra work, because you become wiser, you have more wisdom, you become more efficient. Everything you do become more effective. You become more productive. So last time, maybe you take 2 hours to do a certain thing. Now maybe you only take 30 minutes to do a certain thing. So the workload never reduce, but you find that you are able to conquer and accomplish all your workload in a more comfortable pace. Yeah, so really, so that's why it's all up to us. So whenever we can, if you can go fast, don't go slow. 能快就不要慢. All right, because why? We want to really improve ourselves at an even faster pace. Okay, at this point of time, I want to invite another lady. She's another person that I'm very grateful for. 2 years back in 2023, the first time I traveled with her, the first time I follow her to go to Taiwan. I booked the Taiwan trip because I go Sen Xingling 滋养班. I don't know how to go to Miaoli, but I say I book first, think later. And then she tell me she's also going Taiwan. So I'm very happy because she's very familiar with Taiwan. She's go there so often. And with because of that that trip, we grow our relationship even stronger as a fellow practitioner. And I'm very grateful for her because every time at an event, she will text me, 你要咖啡吗? Yeah, she will give me 天元咖啡, you know. Yeah, then she know I like 弄通咖啡. So whenever she has 弄通咖啡, she will. Then every time she go to, whenever she's able in her capacity, she's able to, she will text me, do you want to buy more coffee? Do you want this? Do you want that? So I feel so blessed because that trip, there's the last day, she tell me, you sleep lah, you sleep lah. I wake up very early one, I go downstairs first. I say, okay. So I really sleep. But then I also cannot sleep too late, right? So when I wake up in our hotel in Taipei, she came back with nice breakfast for me, nice coffee for me. So without her, I think I also will not, get myself so attached in learning, so how to say, to feel the kind of unity that we have from someone that we don't know, but we grow together from a stranger to a good friends. And now in this system, what's most important is we're all embarking a journey together. And she gave me a lot of guidance when we were in Taiwan. And of course, she has been very long in the system, but always very quietly sitting there. Yeah, and I always tell her, don't be shy. Always remember, why did you started Super Life Secret Code? So today, we are glad to invite her on a second time to share in our English session. Let's bring upon Geraldine. Yes.
感恩太阳神的导师，感恩宇宙，感恩天地，感恩太阳公公，感恩艾琳。我没有你讲的这么好。Okay, I'm trying my best to share in English, so please pardon me if I keep breaking off or reading the notes. Okay. So good evening, everyone. My name is Geraldine. So today I want to share my top 3 gift from my recent US trip. Okay. So actually, I was very grateful to have this trip, and I believe that this is arranged by the universe. Why I'm saying that? Because I think some of y'all you know that I have a fall last year, so I have my operations. So after 928 event, right, I slowly recover. And in last year October, I set intentions to go Taiwan for the December trip and US. So at that moment, like, although I'm improving, but I still walking in limping up. So actually, in my heart, right, I feel very uneasy. I'm very afraid of I will become burden to others. Right. So even though at that time I report the return ticket for my US trip for Taipei, but I refuse or hesitate to make payments. So somewhere in early December, a quiet sound from my internal told me that I should go. Why? Because it may help me to overcome my confusions, right? Because at that time I'm very confused. I just have a fall, right? I just trying to recover. I not even can walk better. Then on top of that, right, maybe can reorganize my energy by the help of the nature and balance my emotions. So the last but not the least is like, maybe I have a chance to thank a master in person. So finally, my first gift came. So I pay my fee on the 8th December. So on the next day, I went for my therapy follow-up. So my therapy asked me, when are you going to Taipei? I said, next week. Oh, okay. So run for me now. I said, what? So I actually start, why run for you? Because I not even can walk like a normal person. Then she smiled at me and said, it's okay, just try. So I take a deep breath, then I run, and I did it. Okay. It is not perfectly like a normal person, or it is not like very, the action is like very awkward, but at least I did it. So my first gift first take, right, my first impression from here is like I overcome and I breaking the belief that I cannot do it. So this is my first gift from this US trip. So the second one, I think like Aline say, right, I normally don't ask questions. I will sit a corner. So even for the US trip I went, right, I will just 不管星空夜雨 or having dinner with master, I will sit far, far away. So I don't ask questions. So this time a bit changes. Okay. So on the way to the Grand Canyon, right? So Jiaqi from the Hangzhou, she was asking me, this time what do you want to ask master? I said, no, I'm not going to ask. Don't need to ask one. Because I already know the answer. 四个字，如法实修. Right. So actually it's you frighten yourself. Then Jiaqi was telling me, you don't overthink it, you know. You will know. Universe will arrange everything. So on the way back to the Las Vegas, I saw my name appear on the dinner listing. I was like, 惨了，我有名字在里面怎么办? I said, it's okay. So thanks for her encouragement. So I just sit there and start to write my questions in case I'm being asked. So when we went to the dinner menu, I was being arranged to sit on the left to the master. Then I was thinking, wow, hang, so far away, right? I don't think master will ask me any question. The chances of being asked will be very, very low because on the table it's almost like 20 people, right? Then I have to thank Chris. She was a Taiwan classmate, and Jennifer, who's sitting diagonally in front of me, right? She keep 加油. Then I keep no, you know. Then all of a sudden, master turned to me. Then I all of a sudden I also blank. I can't say anything, but thanks. It's like I gather my courage and talk to master. I say, I must 导师，我需要感恩你 because of your one song, right? Try again. I actually stand up from my wheelchair and walk on the stage within 10 days. So actually this is to doctor and my therapy, this is amazing because they don't believe that, right? From the wheelchair, I can stand and walk just 10 days. And that is only like my third or fourth therapy sections. So this is my takeaway, right? That, you know, yeah. Okay, sorry, I forgot something. Because immediately I feel that my fear and worry, right, it just disappeared. So this is my takeaway. So the last one I want to share with you all was actually it's a very special experience that I have. Okay, normally for people who knows that I go US, come to shopping, I'm the first one who 冲 one, right? Before I fall down. So I always want the first one to go supermarket to pick the things I want. But this time now, you know, maybe cannot walk. So I have to walk slowly at the back. So when I went to Walmart, right, this time I just walk slowly and observe. And this is a very kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a very special experience to me that it's just like the world like stop. Because I start look at all our classmates. So I start thinking about and observe their thoughts. So I saw there are a few classmates that who have been to US many times. They only buy what they need. Okay, so there are also classmates spending their time at the stationery sections, looking at their notebooks, and some even look at the art and craft, and they are looking at the things that for themselves and they're from their family. So the last one will be the first timer one. They always very excited one. They all go and chong buy chocolate buy souvenir for their family. So this is kind of like enlighten me of deeper understanding of the 参的14样功课的参悟空的参。This is the first experience that I have compared to my past US trip. So to me, these are the top 3, but definitely I got more gifts that have been received. But lastly, I want to thank Amy. She's always with me. Yeah, she knows that I cannot walk properly. She's always with me and wait for me. So I just want to do a summary before I forgot. So actually, to me, this is a reset journey for me compared to the last few trips. So it's just like the 生命油站, right? It was like I feel something that inside, right, has been written. 就像那个心弦那首歌, right? 我重跳了那根弦. Because after I came back, right, I realized a lot of things like back to normal. So just one example, before I went for the trip, right, normally when I go to escalator, I saw too many people, I will U-turn and take the lift. But now I came back, right, even I saw a lot of people, I just follow, just as normal. So I found this trip to me is a reset, which is compared to in the past, the reset is quite different because I think I am missing something in my heart and it has been written it back already. So definitely I will be very grateful for these transformations and one-to-one with Master. Okay, so thank you for your listening. Okay, I wish everybody success and beautiful new journey ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Geraldine. Wow, I feel so happy for her. You see, now she just run 2 steps. Yeah, so you see, it's a reset, right? So Master always tell us, 机会是给自己的, right? 50 times, right? She also no problem, right? Yeah. So because why? I think the biggest thing is that because I was with her since the incident in Malaysia, so I know she has this fear. So after this last few months where she's in a recovery journey, we also noticed that because there's a fear, so everything is 我们自己 we have to walk out of that because the fear is just like my dad, right? My dad is on a wheelchair, so my mother will say, 卡起来啦，卡起来啦. So I was tell my mother, it's not that he don't want to kaki like. First, he cannot kaki like anymore. Second, he's afraid to fall. He's very cautious. I say actually he's very thoughtful because he know he cannot fall again. If he fall again, it's going to be worse. Pressure is going to be on my mom worse. And he did fell on my mother and my mother hit the cupboard. You know, so her back was affected, kept quiet, didn't tell us until I went back on, because I only go back on Sunday ma. So then I also realized that, wow, very bad. How come I never continually call? And then yesterday when my husband packed the cupboard, I just realized that, oh, how come I still have to go and fix the camera? I keep saying I want to fix the camera, but how can I fix the camera? Then just nice, yesterday in class, I was watching Ellen. Ellen was looking at the camera, looking at parents. Then I realized that, oh, yeah, I must go and fix the camera. So I say sometimes we have a lot of this kind of silencer beside giving you reminder. So when I saw it, then when I went home, my husband, hey, the camera still on or not? I said, oh, yeah, I need to fix the camera. So I tell myself, this weekend, I must fix the camera. Because why? We know we are busy. We also don't want to keep calling. Sometimes they was like, why you keep calling, you know? Because my mom, I also want to give her space. But if I have the camera, I can watch them, you see. So everything is about how we want to overcome the fear. So I'm so happy for Geraldine. When she tells me she wants to go to US, honestly, my heart was like, huh? You want to go US, huh? 你的脚 okay 吗? Because I'm worried for her. Not about worry she will burden somebody else, but I'm worried will she be all right? Then after that, I tell myself, no, I have to send blessings. Yeah, so I from then I 转念, then I send blessings. So then you see, look at her right now. If she don't tell us that she had a fall, nobody will know she has a fall. And she's so much happier after the US trip. All right, so really, everything is our choice. So everything is our choice made out of wisdom. So 有智慧的选择. So over here, remember last week I said I want to share with you a video, not about the advertisement or 刀飘油, but about this story that my husband now every night make me watch all the YouTube about all the Chinese New Year. But I realized that it's very, very meaningful. So let's play this video for everyone to see. And then we will share about what did we reflect.
来来，拍照，看这边啊，来来，好可爱呀、你们的样子，来，
不要，我不要。
好啦好啦，不要吵不要吵，来拍张照，一个耶，
我一直不懂
一个耶来，来啊，很好。
他为什么那么爱拍照
来，跟华一起拍，来啊，拍了拍了，
什么都要拍，
拍照
很烦呢。
一直玩一直玩啊！快快，你们吃，不用管我，你们吃，你们吃你的。
我妈咪突然间send10几年前的照片了，
喂，这个是
极
你呀！
丑啊！
以前很可爱耶，你现在是做事？
什么意思？Hello，
但是你自己嘛，不是没拍我们的丑照。
是啦，一直手举我们丑照。
我哪里有拍这样的事情哦？
你不记得，我找给你看。
丑丑蠢的，
真的很丑哎，我哥哥的也是很丑。
超酷，
我很像嘞。
喂，一模一样，一样丑哎。
你看你眼睛极丑。
帅一点点。
讲。
还有什么？还有什么？你这样还有什么？为什么可以拍这样多的？Ray，你到底拍了多少张？
我不知道我拍了多少张，可是我妈咪找我来，我要先走了。
又要早走，每次都是。
Sorry，下次我请你们吃饭，拜拜。
哥啊，你懂妈咪的相机在哪里吗？我找不到哎，过年我想拍照。
哎呀，用手机拍就可以了嘛，怎么一定要用那个古董相机拍 ？OK 啦，我回去再帮你找啦。妈咪呀，你讲你上次找不到相机，它不是在橱里面吗？咯？
啊？我放在那边咩？
对呀。
哎呦，
每次讲找不到，
在橱里面，
我自己一下子嘛找到了哦。哎，daddy 妈咪，哥哥大嫂回来了 ，Hello， 哥哥，
哎，回来啦，阿明，阿婷，
妈，我是阿金啊。
咪啊，阿婷是姑姑，这个是阿娟啊，娟是大嫂。哎呦，老花眼镜哦。
好了，不要在外面讲话，进来。
可以进来。哎呦，妈妈老花眼了，真是。
坐下。
哎 ，Hello， 你兄啊，可以帮我改一下保门点吗？
好啊，那他的药有吃吗？
我药啊，有，还吃。
他很容易忘记的，你要提醒他，不然会越来越严重。这样要几时见doctor？
那你帮我跟doctor讲，改去20号了。
OK， 好。
爸，发生什么事情？周末要吃药？
咪，
哎，阿哥啊，来吃下汤。
哦 ，OK。
小心啊，烧啊。
好喝。
好喝啊，好喝就喝多2碗哦。
独自 走在街上，
每次讲找不到，找不到，
好长。
他不是在厨里面了咯？
一盏的亮，像某人
我自己一下子嘛找到了。
好想快点回家。
哎呦，妈妈老花眼了，真是。
爸爸妈妈
哎呀，
每当想起那通电话，眼泪不停的流下。
怎么开不到的？哎，我明明会用的，怎么开不到的？
你
怎么开不到的？
开不到啊？
嗯，开不到啊。
我看
怎么好呢？
不用紧，我帮你拍。
哦，你会帮我拍呀？
可以啊。
OK， 好的。哎，good good， 哇。
我曾经以为拍照是捕捉完美瞬间，但我现在才懂得，拍照的意义是珍藏回忆，即便那一刻并不完美。OK， 你拍先，开到了，你看。OK， 来这边，你看。
不管多远都会到达，风雨再大也不害怕。就算时间漫长，也会有我来为你守望。不管多累也不放下，因为有人等你回家。
We will stop here. So everybody will probably have a different reaction to what we saw. Maybe just a few words from Ellen. What did you see?
My dad has the same problem. So it's very sad.
Yes. So you see, different story tells differently, right? Angeline, what did you see? Yeah, come. I'm not here to make everybody cry, okay?
It's a very touching story, but it's real because my
Yes.
dad has also got dementia problem, and I feel that our parents it's very precious. You know, they will age, so I see aging is part of human, you know, our process. So that's why these few years I've been accompanying my mom to travel, and then we take a lot of photos for memories. Actually, I took a lot of photos, and recently I also have the same with
Mei Bao.
Mei Bao, because I'm so busy work. I realized I didn't spend enough time with my son. Then there was some communication broke down, you know, with quarrel and all that. Then because I why you never do housework and all that, you know. Then 我就反求诸己咯, because I really grateful for master. Then I bring him out. I sat aside. They were very busy. I said we went out to the museum and so on. So we took a lot of pictures. So when I see that, yes, photos is very important because 我们生不带来，死不带去. The only we can bring is memories. So I was like Ellen. I almost want to tear, and it's very real. Yeah. So 要珍惜咯.
Yes.
Then 弟子规 on top of that, recently 我设定今年我一定要读完那个《弟子规》，所以我就读到第35集的时候，他有讲到爱，爱什么嘞
Page 35,
Yeah,
chapter 35.
Chapter 35，他说爱是要爱谁？爱我们的父母亲
Yes, love
对
our
吗？
parents.
所以当我悟到这一点的时候，我就反求诸己了。当我整天这样忙，工作这样忙，so 我也没有花时间足够时间给我的 parents.
Yes.
So my father, because of his dementia and stroke, my mom cannot take care of him, so I had to put him in nursing home. So every day my mother will
travel to see him.
See him. Then for me, because work weekend Saturday 啦，so 我会偷偷，妈妈没有看到我的时候哦，我会偷偷 whisper into my father's ear，我爱你，谢谢你。
Yes.
我年轻的时候像这个女孩子这样
Right.
take for
Take for
granted，
granted. Yes.
我没有机会，但
Yes.
我是每次很心痛，就是说我没有机会带我爸爸出国，所以我现在珍惜我的妈妈，就是她能走我就带她出国。
Yes.
所以眼泪差一点是会流下，但是我吸回去了。
Yes.
But thanks for sharing because it's a
Thank
very
you.
good reminder.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of yes, Ellen, you got something to add?
Actually, my mom wants to send my dad to the home, but I refuse. This morning at 6 o'clock, he woke up and then he took the tissue paper and he stirred on the Milo and tried to eat the tissue. But he realized that it's tissue, then he put down, then he took the bread.
Yeah.
So it was terrible. The feeling is terrible.
Yes. So this video, when I saw first time at home, I was crying with my husband because I realized that not of course about the parents. I think also as a young children in our growing days, we think back. There's many times we talk to our parents this way, right? 我觉得他很烦呐，几点回家？几点回家？ You know, 要不要吃饭？ So we realized that 他们很烦。So through this story, I learned I learned a few points. First, of course, we need to cherish every moment whenever we can, right? And there's a lot of untold story in a person. So we need to look at their perspective. But if we are not uplifted to a certain level, we can't look at people in their perspective because we ourselves 无知无明嘛. We got no knowledge, we got no wisdom, right? So can you imagine sometimes like you say, oh, the mother got confused, cannot even remember the daughter's-in-law's name, right? So these are a lot of sign. So those days when my dad keep telling us that 今生啊, me and my brother is like, but then we didn't realize those things that he was telling us were actually symptoms that his stroke is coming. That's because why? Nobody in our family has stroke, right? So we don't have experience. And that also reminds myself that sometimes I'm not in medical field, but I need to get familiarized with certain things, you know, because these are common issue that they will face as they age, right? One day when I age, there'll be some things that I'll be showing symptoms. So with that also, I start to realize that sometimes we cannot ignore a comment from our parents. We tend to find that they are so naggy. We cannot ignore, right? So, and I also learned from this video that the family unity is actually very, very important, right? So we need to set timing. We need to set good times with our family and taking photos for memories. But then sometimes without taking photo, we also can create beautiful memories because whatever that happens in our life journey actually goes into our memories, right? There are children who grow up fear of certain thing. Some of them fear of dog because 小时候给狗追, right? So they fear of dog. And then some, especially a lot of elderly people, right? Yeah, you naughty, police come. Right? Don't tell your grandchildren that, boy, you naughty, police come. So they grow up with this mindset. Oh, police come. Naughty means police come. So they find that police is a different image to them. It's a different characteristic to them. So because we throw them different thing, we tell them different thing, right? So we always last time young also they 你不听话，警察抓你啊. Then they were scared of police. So then all this become a lot of negativity for them, and we are actually imparting wrong knowledge to them. All right, so we just want to keep ourselves reminded that we need to uplift ourselves in all areas. 真的，修行是永远没有境界、没有尽头的 because there's no end. There's so many things we need to keep learning and keep upgrading. All right, so this is one of the video, and I thought it's really very, very sad. Can you imagine you come to a stage? Imagine you yourself come to this stage, right? What happened, you know? And then if they didn't know about, they didn't overheard the conversation that the father called the daughter will probably telling the mother, "Are why the soup so salty?" Then you will not appreciate. 哦，不要喝了啦，我出去了啦. It will be this kind of reaction. So everything we really need to see to every small detail that's happening around us in our family so that we can actually do whatever we can. So for us, while we are still healthy and strong, sitting here We just want to be a happier person, to be a better person the very next moment so that we can help more people. All right, so very importantly, upcoming February 28th at what's Mei Bao say, we have this 分享会. Very, very important. Bring more friends because we have Nan Jian Ge and Jia Junjie from Malaysia flying in all the way. Their story is amazing. And of course, very importantly is our March event. So our 信任爱黄金星辰. So it's happening on March 14 and 15. Let us know. And I just have this feeling that Angeline will come today. So I purposely put the envelope for her. And when I saw her walking, it's like, wow, 你知道我的心事，我准备好你的票了. So when I saw her coming, I was saying, it's connected lah. Yeah, I just have this feeling. Yeah, there's a voice that, she can. I didn't text her and say, hey, you want to come on the ticket is here. Right. So anyway, so for those who are able to purchase the ticket on your own, let us know how you want. For those who are unable, due to whatever difficulty you have, let us know. Okay, most importantly, let us help you to see that you get to this event together with us. Very good. All right. Sorry for my overrun of 3 minutes because I feel there's so much to share with you all. And of course, before we end, I want to wish everybody a happy Lunar New Year. Most important, 我们要身体健康，每天要快快乐乐. Okay. And of course, we want to send our gratitude to our Master Ted Son, gratitude to the universe, and gratitude to the Almighty Son. And I'll see you all next week, next Thursday, 大年初三. Come a bit early because we're going to have some food for everybody.